Hello to everyone, I am Indurok, and today I am playing more The Last Door Season 1. So, I'm going to do all the extras in this stream. I don't know how long it's going to take, but whatever the case, all I'm going to be doing for this stream is the extras. Alright, so Demurge. Alright, so who am I? I wonder. I have not finished here yet. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to do... Okay, here I have the police and medical report. The latter is still blank. According to the police, the deceased man's name is Father Ernest Glynn. Oh. The man immolated himself. Okie dokie. So let's take that. Get all my supplies, surgical supplies. There must be something wrong with the water pressure valve. An anatomical model build of actual human bones. Okay. That's kind of weird. We'll see if the police report is right. What a mess. The skin is all scorched. Cause of death is probably shock caused by the sudden burns. Okay. The burn itself didn't cause the death. A horrible way of passing. What could lead a man of God to commit such an act? Well, he went crazy. Apparently. All that remains is to file the medical report so he could receive the proper treatment a fine gentleman deserves. This case still puzzles me. If he wanted to commit suicide, why did he do it in such a painful manner? Was he drugged or intoxicated? You could... Well, I guess you could sort of say that. Something happened that made him go absolutely nuts. And... all that. I should check his stomach for signs of poisoning. Alright. Open them up. Alright, the stomach looks fine on the outside. Now I should cut it open to check its contents. Okay. What's this? There's something strange in here. It looks like a piece of paper. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. It's a note. Ernest... Oh, okay. A crumpled note with 4 names. One of them crossed out. Hugo Ash something. I think I should inform the inspector immediately. You're not gonna read it? Oh, Jeremiah Devitt. Alexander. Oh, that was it? That was all for that scene? Death sentence. Francis Baldwin. Okay. After being certified of your guilt by a peer jury, we find you guilty of the wicked and violent murders of 14 innocent and sick people. Francis Baldwin. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Because of this sentence, I am hereby authorized to execute you at this very moment by hanging to death in the sight of God. Oh, Baldwin. He was that Scottish guy. The guy who was, like, digging graves and stuff for people. Would you like to make a final statement before we proceed? He is Scottish, right? He said he was born in Aberdeen, which is supposed to be in Scotland. Okay, yeah. Okay, just in case, I don't know if this music is also gonna be an issue. So I'll mute that. Why will you say I'm going mad? Okay, yeah, that is him. You should have seen how mercifully I okay. I saved them. I released them. Now they're in a better place. Do you still believe I am mad? Yes, I do. I should have I should have unmuted that sooner, but there was a large pung sound. Oh, okay. Wanderer in the fog. She's the only survivor. What happened to the others? They are all dead. I would like to talk. Oh, I would like to talk to her. Okay, that was two people talking. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Oh. Oh, is this... What's his name? She has spoken only nonsense since she woke up. A number of remedies in china and glass jars. There is no doubt this is a Catholic monastery. Mrs. Parnell is staring meditatively at this small plant. I don't know if... Okay, yeah, that is him. Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Johann Kaufman. I am a doctor. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Please be careful with what you ask. Mrs. Parnell's state is delicate. I'm perfectly fine and able to talk, sister. Thank you for your consideration. Now, doctor, I understand you want me to repeat my story. I would be thankful to hear it. I'll stay outside if you need me. Goodbye. I am a sane woman, doctor, in complete control of my mind and reason. You do not dare to question it. I certainly wouldn't. Then I will commence. I woke up in the dark. The room was small, so narrow that I could touch the wooden walls just by raising my elbows. Well, could you recognize the place? I couldn't tell at first. For a moment, most dreadful. I don't know why I thought that said almost. Never mind, I'm just dumb. A most dreadful thought crossed my mind. What if I had been buried alive? When I got out, I found myself in my parents' house. I hadn't been there since they sent me to school. Were your parents... Oh, did you see anyone there? Your parents or maybe someone you know? No, they were not in the house, nor was any servant I had known in the years of my childhood. I was alone. I could feel the humid air on my skin, and could smell the scent of the long time abandoned. Okie dokie. I walked the rooms, unsettled by the silence. The place had the bleak feel of a ruin. Then I saw someone. In the opposite end of the corridor, an old woman stared at me. Did you try and talk to her? I tried to, but she didn't answer,
and she walked away when I tried to get closer. I followed her out through the back alley and into the streets. I got lost in the burg of Aberdeen. The streets were deserted and a thick fog covered everything. I thought I had seen the old woman through the fog once or twice, but they could have just been shadows.
So the city was empty?
No, not completely. I met some people. Vagabonds. What?
What does that mean?
One of them was a priest. I remember a novelist and a boy too.
This priest. Where did you meet him?
I met him in the stable.
He said... He said mass there? What is that? Does that make sense?
Among the beasts. Could you imagine the profanity?
Okay, I assume that's what you're talking about. Tell me about the novelist.
The woman had never written a book, had never written a word. She created only in her mind, you know. She could tell the stories sentence by sentence with perfect precision, and I could even hear a piece of her last work.
Do you remember anything about the novelist's work?
Yes, the piece she told me was something like, "The shadows of the past soon melted within the land that loves silence. Though the fog they walked, found themselves lost. Through the fog they walked, found themselves lost. Hoping for a sign from their gods, they set camp on the beach, where 30 birds awaited to meet their crowned."
So the boy, what about him?
I came across an abandoned carriage. The horse was long dead, its bones still harnessed to the cart.
Okay.
There was a young man petting the carcass of the animal.
Could you talk to this young man?
He was deaf, but I think he could read my lips. When he spoke, he did it with a clear accent. He said he could only listen to the songs of the departed.
What happened then?
As I walked, the fog got denser. I could barely see anything around. I finally met the old woman. She didn't say anything, but gave me a cardboard card. Then she left.
She gave you a playing card.
It was one of those used to tell fortune. There was a drawing of it on a veiled person holding a lamp.
Could that woman have had something to do with anything? Could that woman who told my fortune be involved?
Then the mist seemed to clear out, and I could finally see.
What could you see?
A barren land, bathed by roaring waves. There were thousands of birds, and then I realized there was something else.
What was it?
It was there. It looked at me. The burning dark inside. The shaking. The scream. That vision. I cannot understand. What is it, Doctor? Have I finally lost my strength of mind?
It must be all a delusion. I believe your story. I have a feeling that's probably what this guy would say. I mean, after the way he's been trying to, considering like everything that's happened in the past games, I'm pretty sure this might be the best choice. I don't know. I believe you. I'm sure that what you lived was real. But I'm afraid I certainly lack any proof that can confirm your account. I'm sorry. I should leave. Thank you for your time.
Wait, Doctor. I have something else to say. When I first woke up here, there was something beside me. Would this be enough proof?
Oh, a tarot card. Oh, that's one of the cards. That woman. I have a feeling she might be involved in this. Oh yeah, that was the one I was on. Alright, Beechworth's Wake. Oh. Oh, am I Anthony now? He does not look dead, but just asleep. I barely knew him, busy as he was traveling the world. What would be of man with no aspiration for the other side to inspire or lead him? I knew it would come to this. Your father was a terrible mess of a man. I'm only grateful he brought you to our home. Soon enough. Not long after you were born. I hold no doubt that you will learn from his bad example and grow up to be a righteous gentleman. What could there be greater than the efforts of mortals to rise from their miserable condition? I have a feeling this might be Anthony. We will speak later, young man. We're busy.
This is so sad. He was most dearest to me. You know, your father was a complicated man. He had a strong character and was stubborn as a mule when he had taken a determination. He believed he had a mission in this world, though I'm not sure he knew exactly what it was.
That which avoids description, the unknown provides... That which avoids description, the unknown, provides men with reason to exist. This is a most sorrowful day. Mr. Beechworth was a great man, lad. Is this an obscure domain? Its secrets taken by man from the silence of nature and death. You are the young Beechworth, is that right? Your father left everything to you. Your father left everything to you, Anthony. Whatever. I'll just say that anyway. It doesn't. It's the same thing. The house, his accounts, and all his belongings for you to receive when you come of age. He was very specific in his testament, though, that you should receive this promptly. His personal book log. Oh. Interesting. These are the memoirs of my life, my research, and knowledge of the other side. Use them wisely, son. Okay. Achievement unlocked. The other story. Discover all the secrets in the game. End the poor bird's suffering. I have a when I saw that achievement on Steam, I kind of had a feeling that like that the crow that you feed to the cat. Like I have a feeling that like what you were supposed to do to get that achievement is kill it with the knife, I would assume. Ease the pain of a dying. Yeah. I already talked about that one. Wait a minute. Where's the other story? Oh, there it is. Complete all the mini-sodes. Okay. So anyway, that took about 20 minutes to do all of that. I like the music in this game, it's really good. Wonder if I should have the credits roll by. I mean, I usually like to... Like, usually whenever I beat any video game, I like to wait for the credits to go by. To show... To, like... You know, show the credit. Because I feel like it'd be a good idea to do that. I don't know. But anyway. So yeah, I really like this game, this particular series so far. Even though some of the stuff kind of goes against some of the beliefs that I grew up with. But whatever. So, Phoenix Online Publishing. Yay. Alright, so anyway. That was some new territory. So, we're going to be moving on to some even newer territory to me. To tomorrow, when I play Season 2. Is it all just looping? All the credits just looping? Is it all Professor Lupin? Okay, yes. It's just looping. Alright, so anyway. Guess that's all there is to show for this. So, might as well just end this stream right here. I know this is going to be super short, but, I mean, I didn't know that it was going to be this short. I probably would have done these in the last stream. But, whatever. Doesn't matter. So anyway, that's all there is to show for this game. So that's the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.